Welcome to the world of Duel Monsters.
Hey, what's up, YouTube Metaverse? This is your boy Metabro Jake, and I'm here with my man Max.
What's up, guys? Metabro Max here.
And we are the Super Meta Bros. And today, you guys, my man Max has a special deck profile for you guys.
Super excited.
Go ahead, bro. Take it away.
All right, check it out, guys. We got the Swordsoul deck profile. We had to get it right away because it's just really cool looking archetype that I've been looking forward to, and you know, bringing back the synchro strategy is always fun. You know, brings back fond memories from when I first started the game back in like 2013. You know, playing 6 Sams and stuff. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what, you know, I'm gonna have started, you know, up for the upcoming format, and you know, see if I could stick around to it or, you know, have some changes along the way. But here we go. Let's start off with the main deck. I'm gonna start off with Swordsoul and Moye. So you want to play 3 of them. It's really one of the starters. It's got about 3 starters, the deck, I'd say, but this is one of the ones you'd want to start, maybe the second best one, I'd say, next to Ecclesia. But this one's awesome because when you normal or special it, you can reveal a Swordsoul card to special summon the, you know, the tuner token, you know, easy. And then you start off by going into your level 8, and you mostly always go for the Swordsoul level 8 synchro. I still don't got their names down yet. Xiao, I believe. But yeah, 3 Moye. And then I am currently playing and trying 2 of the Ecclesia. I personally would try 3. I want to play with 3, but I was only able to get my hands on 2. And I was able to sub in, you know, other cards that, you know, my buddy, you know, gave me a tip about. Shout out to Brian. So the 2 Ecclesia is really good. You know, going first or second, you know, you can commit the normal summon to it and tribute it, most likely to reach for the Moye. Or you can go second and special it if your opponent has, you know, more monsters than you do. Its really cool effect is you can retrieve it from the graveyard if it's sitting there, if a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard that turn. So you got your follow-up recursion plays. And let's move on. We got 3 of the Long Yuan. Long Yuan is, I think, it's just as important as Moye, but I would say it's the one that I'd play after that one, just to follow up with the level 10 to make the floor. But you discard a card to special summon it, and when it's special summoned, you get your level 4, you know, token tuner. When you synchro summon it successfully, you burn your opponent for 12, so that's always cool. You know, 3 of that, you want to max it out.
Nice.
And right here next we got Swordsoul Tai. I have him at 3. Like I mentioned earlier, I have the Ecclesia at 2, and I was only able to get my hands on 2 of the spells, so I figured I'd max this out at 3. And you know, I'm gonna test it out, but it seems pretty good. You know, banish a card from the grave to get a tuner on the field, and this can heavily extend your plays up to 3 synchros instead of the, you know, the average 2, maybe with the Phoenix Enforcer. But yeah, 3 Tai in the deck for now, and then 2 of the Searcher. Again, I'd be playing 3 of it, but you know, due to the popularity of the deck and the high demand sneak peek weekend, I was only able to acquire 2 of them. But yeah, this is definitely a 3 of in the deck, and you know, I wouldn't even look past playing any other number once I get the 3rd one. But yeah, 2 of the Searcher. And we got 1 of the Sacred Summit. So this is like a monster reborn for the deck. You can special summon a Swordsoul monster, or if you control a synchro monster, you can special summon, you can target a worm monster instead. If this card's banished, you can manipulate the levels of your Swordsoul monsters. So kind of gives you like access to, other than 8s, you can do 9s or 7s, but the better targets are like the level 7 synchros. But yeah, this one's good at 1. And then you max out on the trap card, Swordsoul Blackout. So this one's nifty. I don't know, it reminds me kind of like a punishment, just interrupting your opponent. But you kind of want to like combine it with your level 10 synchro boss monster. You know, you destroy it, you protect your synchro boss monster with its own effect, and you get to banish a card from your opponent's field and graveyard, while at the same time this is popping 2 of your opponent's cards. So all around really good card. You always want to like search for it if you don't have it. good interruption. And if you banish it with, in any way, shape, or form, you get a level 4 tuner token. So I think that rounds out the Swordsoul engine. Let's move on to like the support, I guess. Let's play the one, show you the guys that one-ofs called by, you know, because they're gonna throw every hand trap possible at me, you know, to just try to, you know, stop me from making my optimal end board. Instant fusion, because there's a really good target for a level 4 tuner in the extra deck, and it's just a good extender. Gold sarcophagus facilitates plays that to banish your Swordsoul spells or traps to gain the effects from them being banished, like either gaining a token or, you know, level manipulation. So it comes in handy. It also can trigger off of your level 10 synchro for when a card's banished. You know, I'll show you guys. Pretty cool card. And yeah, that's the one-ofs. So moving on to the hand traps. We're doing 3 common Ash Blossom. You know, just when the deck has so much room, you just fill it up with a bunch of goodies, and you're able to just really go off, since you can do your combos off of like 1 or 2 cards. It really leaves a lot of room in your hand, you know, to draw into these cards. As well, we play the 3 Effect Veiler, you know, another great hand trap in the lineup. Yeah, aside from the Veiler, we do the 3 Infinite Impermanence. Just a lot of hate. You know, you want to set up your board first, and then you have all this stuff in your hand or set, and it's just amazing combined with like your interruptions from your synchro monsters. And those are the hand traps. We got, I guess, the draw power, you know, support, search, 3 Pot of Prosperities. It's cool because you can just, well, there's a few things you have to remember. You can't moye draw if you prosperity on the same turn, or you can't, the other one, you know, triple tactics talents, draw if you can get a prosperity. But it's cool when you can make your board really easily off of drawing your Swordsouls, and then you're able to just dig in for, you know, your 3 Fusion Destiny to end the board with the Phoenix Enforcer. Here's the package. And it's really cool because when you're playing around with the Phoenix Enforcer, I believe you can get your Ecclesia back, you know, recur your Ecclesia back when you use your Phoenix Enforcer's effect over and over. But yeah, I think that rounds out the deck at 40 cards. And let's move on to the extra deck.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we got Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. You know, the upcoming baller of the format. I think it's going to prove to be, you know, put in the work that everyone thinks it should be doing. But we'll see, you know, it's still early. But yeah, it's an awesome card all around. And I think it synergizes with the deck just because of the whole, you know, the Ecclesia effect. It's really awesome. And then we do 2 of the Xiao Xiao, the level 8 synchro. Kind of reminds me of Xian in a way, you know. It's just a once per turn monster effect negate on board by banishing a Swordsoul card from your graveyard. And this is where a lot of those effects come in with your spells and traps, where you can just gain effects off of banishing cards. But yeah, this is one of the guys you want to start off by making. And then I play 1 of the Cheng Ying. He's the level 10 synchro. You always really want to... My buddy was telling me it's more of a follow-up play, and I agree with him because, I mean, the optimal board you want to make is the Baron de Fleur with your Xiao Xiao, you know, and then if you're still going turn 2, 3, you can make this guy's pretty cool when you banish a card. When he's destroyed by a card effect, you can banish a card in the graveyard, and when a card is banished, you can again banish a card on your opponent's board and in their graveyard. So you got a lot going on, but big beater too, so it's nice. And then we got the level 8 synchro lineup. So we got, I heard someone say Bashia, dude. Is it Bashia or Baxia? But I've always said Baxia. It's all around a really cool card that can just, clear boards, and its secondary effect really comes up a lot with special summoning your Moye back on board and extending with it. Cyframe Lord Omega, it's really awesome level 8. And then we got the Mirror Match Crimson Blader. Again, I've just started testing the deck. I haven't really gone around to making this. I'm just playing around with friends, and haven't seen any of the deck yet. So let's gonna hit the locals, see if I can put this card to work. We got a Dragite, another good Omni Negate for for setting up really good boards in the beginning. If you could extend, or you have to take other routes. We got level 7s up here. We got Shooting Riser Dragon and Yazi. Yazi is just another option other than Baxia, so it's just like it can't be targeted by card effects, so not as relevant. I think the Baxia is a little better, but still good. And then the Shooting Riser Dragon just sets you up almost like an IP for like synchros. You can synchro summon on your opponent's turn. I would lower, we were looking at my deck and my friend was pointing out like that Ash is a level 3 tuner, so we would lower it by 3, make it a 4, and just sit on it with another level 4 on board. Most of them are 4s, and then you can just again hit them with an Omega or a Baxia, or even the Blader if you're playing the Mirror Match. But it's a cool card on paper. And then we got a Babushka for the 2 level 4s, because there's a lot of 4s, and if you manage to get an attack in, then why not, right? Let's throw in the Zeus. And then in the end, we got the Predaplant. Most of the time, I think I'm going to be making the Phoenix Enforcer with the Fusion Destiny. It's relatively easy to draw, and you can just do it at the end of your combo. But this is only if like I really have to, and I was pushed against the wall with interruptions. So that's why that's here. And last but not least, we got the instant fusion target we were talking about. A really awesome level 4 fusion tuner. Didn't know this existed until my boy Brian pointed it out. But yeah, that about rounds out the extra deck, and I'd say so. It's pretty cool. I'm preferring this version over the Tenyi. I haven't personally tried the Tenyi, but I just really wanted to play with,
the baller card.
the new guy.
Heck yeah, my man.
Yeah, let's move on to the side deck.
My man even got the side deck for this brand new deck, man. That's cool.
That's something that we just more thought of, planned it out. We didn't really test it yet, but that's what we're here today for, right?
Yeah.
So right away, you guys can see the token, and I'm gonna be doing 2 Nibirus. 2 to I don't know, see it a little more, not 3, because I just want to make room for other stuff, and because I'm playing Crossout Designator, I'm going to be doing a lot of 2s just to have a variety, for things that I might need to run in my deck. Aside from the Designator, we're doing, I know it's weird, 1 token collector. It's honestly just for the Crossout. If I draw it, I draw it, or for the Mirror Match. But I feel like the Crossout is enough, for the Mirror Match, and that's why I only 1 token collector. That's what we were pretty much planning, with my buddies. And then 2 Dark Ruler, because, I think I'll cry if I get Dark Rulered. And again, it sets me up for siding to go second. And 2 Ghost Spells, again, for the Designator. Aside from what I have, I think that's the next best option for now. And then there's back row removal. Like I said, I don't think my deck has an Optimistic Mind yet. We're still working with it. So we got the 2 Twin Twisters and 3 Evenly Matches. I figure that with Dark Ruler and Evenly Matched, again, setting up to go second, I can try to break my opponent's board and just set up my board, control them for another turn, and then just go in for game the following turn. But yeah, that rounds out my 15 side deck.
Right on, man.
I think that's the deck for now, but yeah, like I said, I'm still pretty new with the deck, and let's see where it takes me, but I'm hoping I can stick to it all the way.
Heck yeah, bro, man. It was awesome to see, being up with you yesterday, man, and actually acquiring all these cards for this deck, bro. It was a wild journey, dude, to
Yeah.
say the least.
It was hard, but yeah, I'm glad I have it, and I'm stoked. Yeah, I'm hoping to take it to YCS, so I hope I can see you guys there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. So before we leave, though, bro, do you got any shout-outs?
Shout outs to, come on, my boys here, Jake, Preston. Shout out to Palmanga for the awesome mat, always like making our cards pop with that black and white. And you know, shout out to Dragon Shield for that new blue lagoon color.
Blue Lagoon.
I picked it for the Moye. Or is it the Moye, right? Matches.
That's gas, dude.
But yeah, I'd say those are my shout outs.
Right on, my man. Awesome deck profile, man. Can't wait to see you here again with your updated list in like a month or so after you put it to the locals test.
Right, and thanks for having me at the compound, Jake.
For sure, man. Always. Right on, you guys. If you guys liked what you seen, man, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, you guys. Get us on your screen. Get the Meta Bros on the algorithm, baby. And if you guys ain't subscribed to the channel, man, please consider subscribing. You know, we're on an epic journey through the YGO YouTube metaverse, you guys gotta join us on this epic adventure. Also though, if you guys already are subscribed to the channel, man, don't forget to beat down that notification bell like there's no tomorrow, because the Meta Bros, we're doing big things, man. Look at my man Max. Swordsoul, baby.
Ready to go. Number 1 upcoming.
Yeah, all right, you guys, man. Go ahead, Max. Peace them out, my dudes.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out, my dudes. Woo!